Listen up, sheeple. I don't know where I am or what the fuck is happening. A Wonk Residence realm where rules don't exist? Sounds like a conspiracy to me. I'm thinking mystical, esoteric, supernatural shit that my sweet, tart ass is ready for. A sacred quantum physics-related multiverse that involves Tesla? A hermetic secret linked, to the pineal gland? Lizard people profiting off of slave labor? Anything is fucking possible, and who knows what this place is covering up.
The Wonk Residence.
I stay on brand, no brand, because I know that the universe doesn't have one hashtag deep truth, but a plethora of hashtag deep truths that only a true seeker of truth could recognize. I don't truly trust anyone or anything yet, but I will find the hashtag deep truths by investigating everyone's hashtag deep truths and life's purpose. I turn to my roommates because I can't leave.
So what's up with the filming?
I'm creating a YouTube conspiracy doc to educate the masses on Wonk Residence. It's hashtag deep truths and meaning, our purpose. Hashtag deep truths.
Yeah, this place has no meaning. Nothing does.
You seriously think we aren't all together for a reason?
Dadoy. Yo, I didn't think there was a reason before this butthole apartment. We are born for no reason. We spend our lives grappling through this sloppy diarrhea swamp we call human existence. And then we die, probably earlier than we think we're going to, again for no fucking reason.
Like, I didn't grow up very religious, so it's hard to know what to know, you know.
I grew up atheist. My parents were Berkeley kids, protesters, real strawberry statement stuff. And, you know, God is spooky. I was a pretty aggressive Dawkins fan in high school. But then in college, I chilled out and read some Daniel Quinn. And I realized that what I really identified as was an animist.
I believe in things and stuff. I definitely want to believe in a continuation beyond death. There has to be a reason, right?
Animism is essentially the belief in some sort of a supernatural power that organizes and animates the material universe. Like the world has a soul. And I'm a part of it. You're a part of it. That tree is a part of it. In a spiritual sense, of course, but also in a very real physical sense. Like, we're all made of the same jib-jab. Stardust, we're all born from the grass, and eventually we will return to the grass.
Not to rain on your parade, but how are you supposed to return to the grass when you're physically trapped in Wonk Residence?
Is it cool if I hit this?
Okay, real quick, did you grow up as like a sad outcast in a little suburban bubble?
Avery, what the fuck? Don't read into me on film. That's a
what did you
bitch
think
move.
A hashtag deep truth interview would be like?
I'm trying to be your friend, Avery. Oh, what the fuck?
Damn.
Look, I'm not a fucking idiot, okay? I know Jaden's hiding some fucked up shit from us. Like angry poltergeist shit.
Okay. So you don't believe in life's greater purpose, but you do believe in ghosts.
Shut the fuck up, all right? Look, if you're looking for some deep truth, stop talking to me and go talk to Jaden.
Hal, though emotionally stunted, had a point. It did feel like there was something in our apartment. And Jaden would be behind it.
Avery!
Fuck you. I hear voices. Let's catch these guilty bitches.
Avery, hi baby girl. This is such a wonderful surprise.
Jaden, what are you hiding? What's in your apartment?
Nothing.
Oh, didn't hear you.
What's with all the books and the 4 teacups?
Book club and self-care, honey.
Really? That's interesting considering Jaden told me how knowledgeable they were considering they can't read traditionally.
Ha! Nice to see you. Goodbye, Avery. Goodbye, don't get hurt.
You scared,
Shit.
something. But what? Yo, what are you, like a microwave transformer?
Fuck the fuck off, dude. I'm ghost hunting. Like in Ghost Hunters.
Oh. Do the ghost hunters wear pasta strainers on their head too? Also, are you holding a knife? What was your plan? You're gonna stab an incorporeal spirit? God, what is going on in that little blue head of yours? Oh, let me in there.
Stop
I wanna know your
trying-
soul.
Stop trying to get deep truths out of me, Avery. Jesus. What did Jaden say?
Nothing, that spawn of a bitch. But I have Snorkel to give me the tea and insight.
My name is Snorkel, but names are not important. They are simply a symbol.
Okay, come along with me on a wonder walk real quick. Let's imagine that this is my real physical body. All right, what does that mean? Are we on Earth? The Milky Way? I mean, we could be universes, multiverses, cosmoverses from where we came from. Maybe the Big Bang hasn't even happened yet. Maybe the sun is dead. Hey, do you want to hit this?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of
spaghetti.
Spinoza?
I feel exhausted by the world sometimes. I had a near-death experience before, and like in my dreams, I feel connected to something more special than me. But
You exist in the midst of many other systems of reality that you do not perceive. Jaden and Lizzie won't have all the answers you seek. They are merely characters in your show.
Password.
Titty canoe.
Come in.
Thank you for accepting my invitation to this interview. I'm ready to set the record straight.
Hey, give me the answers, you snake.
I am social memory complex raw. I am no snake, but I have answers.
Who the hell is this bitch?
I am Ra, a fourth density representative from the Confederation of Planets in service to the Infinite Creator, and also co-author of the 1981 classic, The Law of One.
Fuck you, Jaden. This is everything I've ever wanted as an amateur YouTube doc maker. Somebody just got us! Go. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I want to know everything.
I am Ra. I think the answers may well lie in occult theory, which is concerned about the existence of various planes. After death, an individual finds theorized in one of these levels is a sort of spiritual distillery, with the reincarnation taking place in the physical world until the individual is sufficiently developed. I mean that in the spiritual sense. So they can reach higher planes of these levels interpenetrate with physical space and mutually coexist, though with very little awareness of each other.
Even if we've been zim-zammed across the cosmos, even if we've been lazy Susan to the flip-flop side of space and time, the law of conservation of mass maintains that matter cannot be created or destroyed. You know, maybe we've been Carmen Sandiego'd into a wiggly-waggly wormhole, but we haven't disappeared. We're still a part of the big universal spirit. We must be, even if we have to expand our thinking beyond the Mother Earth to consider the greater cosmic grandmother. Oh, hey, camera guy, you want to hit this?
Consider your present self as an actor in a show. Hardly an analogy, but a suitable one. The scene is an apartment, and you and every other individual who takes part in the show help create it. In fact, you all write, produce, and act in the entire production. You are so focused in your role, entranced by the problems, challenges, hopes, and sorrows that you have forgotten that this is all your own creation.
Peep your eyes at this. Did you see that? Where'd that come from? You know? I mean, I love it. It's fantastic. It's great, bud, and it just shows up whenever I want it to, but think about it. The implications are staggering. I mean, I didn't pay for it, but was it free? Is there some sneaky storeroom somewhere full of weed that I just keep tapping into with some mad teleportation technology? Or did I truly manifest this weed? Did I create this sticky icky skunk gunk chunk? Because if I did, if I created matter, who's to say that we haven't been destroyed? Maybe this is just where people go when they stop being.
I'm not gonna stress about it.
Everybody hit this?
Once an actor can clearly see they're surrounded by props, when their vision suddenly pierces the seeming reality of the production, this does not mean that that show is not real or that it shouldn't be taken seriously. It does mean playing a role, an important one.
There's this great David Foster Wallace quote. Boo! They help me process my feelings!
The purpose of any given life is available beneath the conscious surface. The very nature of consciousness is to materialize itself in as many dimensions as possible, to create from itself new levels of awareness, new offshoots. In doing so, it creates all reality. Therefore, our reality is always in a state of becoming.
He says that the most obvious, ubiquitous, important realities are the ones that are hardest to see and talk about.
There are those within this show who appear fully aware. They willingly take roles knowing they are roles in order to lead others toward the necessary realization and development. They lead the actors to see beyond themselves and the settings they created. You are learning to be co-creators. You learn to be the gods as you understand the term. You learn responsibility, the responsibility of any individual consciousness.
I really like that quote. I think he captures the complexity of everyone's inner complexity. Fuck. I don't know, dude. I don't have a tangible answer for everyone's purpose. But like, I think to myself, and I try to smile when I think of how we're all on some cosmic journey that's so big, yet so personal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Stop! I don't know.
In a strange turn of events, this aligns exactly with my beliefs.
We hope in the very near future to be able to contact many more people from your planet. The people who would desire understanding. We are constantly striving to bring, through many channels of communication, the simple message to the peoples of Earth. The message that will leave them with a simple understanding of all that there is. And that is love.
Excuse me?
How goddamn beautiful. Any last words for the viewers at home?
Please believe that the vibration we offer you is not a vibration of personality, but a vibration of the Creator. We are also channels. There is only one voice, and within this vibration, we are self-consciously aware that this voice is the voice of the Creator.
Well, I'm Avery, and this has been Deep Truths. What's your Deep Truth? Leave it in the comments, you cuck and fucks. Live free, die hard, fuck me, lick some stuff. What the fuck?
This is the excuse that we're making. This is the excuse that we're making.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Go back.
Dude, that was a mad beautiful and confusing documentary.
Well, I'll do the hokey pokey and I'll turn myself around, because that's
what I'm all about.
I think it's rewatchability as part of its charm.
No, wait, back the fuck up. Rewind. Wait, rewind that shit.
Who
Who the hell is that?
That's the ghost in our apartment that I've been hunting.
Wait, it can't be.
Ghost. A ghost?
It's David Foster Wallace?
Who?
That's right, Greta.
Everyone, Mike!
This, I submit, is the freedom of real education. Of learning how to be well-adjusted. You get to consciously decide what has meaning and what doesn't. What has meaning and what doesn't. What has meaning? 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 You get to decide what to worship. Because here's something else that's weird but true. In the day-to-day trenches of adult life, there is actually no such thing as atheism. There is no such thing as not worshiping. Everybody worships. The only choice we get is what to worship. And the compelling reason for maybe choosing some sort of God or spiritual type thing to worship, be it JC or Allah, be it Yahweh or the Wiccan Mother Goddess, or the Four Noble Truths or some inviolable set of ethical principles, is that pretty much anything else you worship will eat you alive. If you worship money and things, if they are where you tap real meaning in life, then you will never have enough. Never feel you have enough. It's the truth. Worship your own body and beauty and sexual allure, and you will always feel ugly. And when time and age start showing, you will die a million deaths before they finally plant you. On one level, we all know this stuff already. It's been codified as myths, proverbs, cliches, epigrams, parables. The skeleton of every great story. What has meaning and what doesn't? What has meaning and what doesn't? You get to consciously decide what has meaning, 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 what has meaning. The whole trick is keeping the truth up front in daily consciousness. Worship power, you will end up feeling weak and afraid. And you will need ever more power over others to numb you to your own fear. Worship your intellect, being seen as smart, you will end up feeling stupid, a fraud, always on the verge of being found out. Look, the insidious thing about these forms of worship is not that they're evil or sinful. It is that they are unconscious. They are default settings. They're the kind of worship you just gradually slip into. Day after day, getting more and more selective about what you see and how you measure value without ever being fully aware that that's what you're doing. so-called real world will not discourage you from operating on your default settings. Because the so-called real world of men and money and power comes merrily along on the fuel of fear and anger and frustration and craving and the worship of self. Our own present culture has harnessed these forces in ways that have yielded extraordinary wealth and comfort and personal freedom. The freedom all to be lords of our own tiny skull-sized kingdoms, alone at the center of all creation. This kind of freedom has much to recommend it. But of course there are all different kinds of freedom, and the kind that is most precious you will not hear much talked about much in the great outside world of wanting and achieving and displaying. The really important kind of freedom involves attention and awareness and discipline, and being able truly to care about other people and to sacrifice for them over and over in myriad petty little unsexy ways every day. That is real freedom. That is being educated and understanding how to think. The alternative is unconsciousness, the default setting, the rat race, the constant gnawing sense of having had and lost some infinite thing. I know that this stuff probably doesn't sound fun and breezy or grandly inspirational the way a commencement speech is supposed to sound. What it is, as far as I can see, is the capital T truth with a whole lot of rhetorical niceties stripped away. You are, of course, free to think of it whatever you wish. But please don't just dismiss it as some finger-wagging Dr. Laura sermon. None of this stuff is really about morality, or religion, or dogma, or big fancy questions of life after death. The capital T truth is about life before death. It is about the real value of a real education, which has almost nothing to do with knowledge and everything to do with simple awareness. Awareness of what is so real and essential, so hidden in plain sight all around us all the time, that we have to keep reminding ourselves over and over, this is water. 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 It is unimaginably hard to do this. To stay conscious and alive in the adult world, day in and day out. Which means yet another grand cliche turns out to be true. Your education really is the job of a lifetime. And it commences now. What has meaning and what doesn't? What has meaning and what doesn't? You get to consciously decide what has meaning, 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 what has meaning. I wish you way more than love. I wish you way more than love. I wish you way more than love. I wish you way more than love.
Go all the way to the kitchen.
Keep walking.
Cut. Right.
Oh my fucking.
Rabbit.